Hello traders, welcome to another stock analysis. We're going to take a look at INAR for July 6th, 2012. Now I broke this chart down into a 60-minute chart, so each one of these candles is actually just 60 minutes in trading time, 1 hour each, because basically we have a lot of volatility here and not a lot of trading area to look at. We're only really looking from about June 28th to present day, so it's only about 2 weeks of trading time. So in order to get a better idea of the trends that are occurring, and because they reverse so quickly, we are breaking the chart down into smaller time periods to get a better sense of the actual direction. It gives us better timing. So you can see basically back into, all throughout June, not a lot of trading or volume here. We did have a little bit of a volume spike, and sometimes volume does precede price. The volume kind of spiked here, but we didn't really get any movement. It was actually back here in June 28th when we had another volume spike came in and started to run the stock up here. So a lot of traders started to take entry points, and we had a nice run that occurred. So we took a blue support trend line and drew it along all the low points in a straight line, and this is basically suggesting the trend direction. Now when the support trend breaks, you can see the stock reverses in the opposite direction. So this would have been your exit point right up here, and so certainly could have had some very nice gains. The stock went from 0003 to 0004 all the way up to 0036. So it was generally around 1,000% upward move, so quite explosive. So now we've got this downward trend here. We can also look at the MACD. This is giving us the directional trend of the stock. So we've got this upward movement going here. The lines are moving upward and the histograms are rising. And we can see when the histogram bars start to move down, and I've drawn this vertical red line here where the MACD lines cross down for that sell signal. You can see it was a little bit of a delayed signal, but where the histogram starts to hook in and come in quite close, that's also suggesting that the upward trend is nearing an end. So we've got the support trend breaking and the MACD lines crossing down, both suggesting that the stock's going to see a reversal and further downside movement. We did find a low here at 0011, and it was just on this dark blue line here is the 50 hourly moving average. So it looks like it's acting as a support area, and you can see that we've drawn a resistance trend along all the high points, and now we've got a breakout. So similar to how as we had a breakdown and the stock moved down, now we've got a breakout. This is the entry point that you should be looking at to ride the stock up for a new upward trend. So you can also see here that the MACD histogram is now moving upward in this upward direction. The lines are now pinching in. They haven't crossed yet, but you can see that last time we had about a 3-4 hour delay from the last breakdown for when the MACD crossed down. So we'll probably actually see these cross upward in probably the first few hours of Monday's trading session. So we should see an upward move here. We're going to see some resistance here at 0036. So watch for that particular point as a possible resistance. So I'm going to draw a resistance line right up here at the highs. So watch for that as a resistance. If we can break past this resistance area, we could see another explosive run. Now another possible indicator we can look at is the fact that this ran for nearly 1,000% move. If we do see another 1,000% move, this could possibly go up to a penny. So from 0011 to 1 cent would be a very nice run indeed, but certainly watch for resistance along the way, and watch for any crossover on the MACD as well to look for a possible exit point, and try and draw. If you can break the chart down into hourly candles like this, these are working very well for finding entry and exit points. So if you can draw an hourly chart and watch the low points on the way up and draw a straight line, if you see that support trend break, you can look for that as an exit. Thanks very much for watching, and happy trading.